This is my finally completed PumpSNAP. It's built off of Nerfomania's write-up, which is in the description box. It sports a bunch of features such as full mechanical fastenings on everything. This is a snap-on handle with 3 bolts attaching it to the main thing. My handle right here, you might notice, it's not a Maverick handle. It's actually cut out of a 2x4 also, which it's actually too thick. I wish it were made out of like 3/4 inch poplar. That would be nicer, but it's still really comfortable. And I patterned it after the lock and load handle, which looked super duper comfortable. I painted it green after sanding it all off smoothly. And then I first tried black paint, but that wasn't very accurate, so I used a Sharpie to make these black accents on both sides, which I think looks really cool. And the way I got the snap-on handle was I had some 1.5 inch PVC around my garage, and I didn't want to hot glue a handle on like in his write-up, so I just figured, how do I get this handle on? And I figured that since 1.5 inch PVC almost nested on 1 1/4, I just used that, and then later on I discovered other people used them, so I guess great minds think alike. And this foregrip right here is not a Maverick handle. It's actually a 2x4 cut in the shape of a Maverick handle, and it's secured with 3 countersunk screws into my 1.5 inch thin wall. And this thing has a ridiculous number of layers of paint on it. Black paint first, then clear coat, and then varnish on the outside. And I actually like varnish on my handles like this one and this better than a clear coat, because clear coat is gloss, but the varnish I have is non-gloss, so it has a smoother grip. It's not as sticky on your hands, which I like a lot better. This is attached with 1 screw right here, so it won't scrape your face on the side of here. And it has a slotted plunger rod, but full mechanical fastenings, so I guess would this be a 2.5 PumpSNAP? And the trigger right here is very, very nice. And I actually had to make this is my 3rd trigger for this, because my first one, I thought Bondo would suffice for epoxy putty on your catch ramp in here and for your clothespin trigger, but I was wrong. I also didn't round off my nail because I didn't know to, and it was awful. But my second one didn't exactly work as well, but it was better, and then this one right here is much better. It actually works, it works very well. Works very well. So I'm very happy with that. The basic paint job on the underneath is Krylon Fusion black, and the top is Krylon Fusion green. But actually, a tip for you, on your 1 1/4 inch PVC, I would advise you to use vinyl dye, because this black paint will after a while scrape off. But if you use vinyl dye, I doubt it will, because vinyl dye soaks into the material and actually becomes part of it. And I did find out some interesting things about painting, like I learned to not paint the inside of your pump. I spent a couple hours sanding that off on the inside, which was a lot of fun. This has about 5.5 inches of draw, or however long the measurements for Nom's write-up are. Here's the hopper I made for it. It has a dart valve on it, which actually works. That's always nice to have stuff work. And here's what it looks like with it on. $11 hopper. Steel test. Pretty good.